Hey there, Game Masters. Lark here with another episode of Boss Battle. This time we take a look at how to make your battle with the OWLBEAR the best battle ever. First off, because this is a boss battle, we're going to max out the OWLBEAR's hit points at 91 according to the monster manual. And we're also going to be giving the OWLBEAR a few extra abilities that I think really fits the theme of the OWLBEAR, and since he's a boss, I think he deserves a couple extra abilities as well. As usual, we'll be breaking this combat into 3 phases, where the OWLBEAR will change its tactics between each phase. Alright, let's get into it. Phase number 1, the OWLBEAR is going to be stalking the party. Typically, OWLBEARs hunt at night according to the monster manual, similar to an owl, and the OWLBEAR will be stalking just like that. In addition to that, we're going to boost the OWLBEAR's stealth quite a bit, so that the party has a little bit of a tougher time finding where the OWLBEAR is if they're hunting for it. If they're just invading its territory, I wouldn't even give them a chance to roll against it. The OWLBEAR is stealthy enough. And I'm doing this because in real life, owls, their feathers are designed to make very little sound as they swoop in for an attack. And I'm going to say the OWLBEAR's feathers are magical enough where when it charges, it makes no sound. So initially now, your players come into a clearing somewhere in the wood, or in the cavern, or in the hills, or wherever you want to put this battle. And the OWLBEAR suddenly strikes pouncing. When an owl attacks its prey, typically it will swoop down and pin a larger creature to the ground and then start to attack its neck and its spine. This is what our OWLBEAR is going to do, so we're going to give it kind of a special ability. OWLBEARs do canonically have multi-attack where they typically get 1 claw and 1 beak attack. However, for our OWLBEAR, we're going to give him a beak attack and a grapple that may cause your opponent to go prone. So maybe it's going to be a strength save to avoid going prone, but either way, the grapple is going to be the initial attack. OWLBEAR comes in, grabs one party member, whichever one they feel like attacking, maybe the largest, since OWLBEARs are supposed to be very aggressive in Dungeons & Dragons, pins them to the ground and bites at their neck. Quick strength save to stay on your feet. Either way, the attack is coming for your neck right afterwards with that beak. Now, since this is a surprise round, some of the party members may have a chance to attack right after the OWLBEAR if they rolled high enough in initiative. They may not have an opportunity to attack right away if they rolled lower in the initiative. So some people are going to be shocked by what just happened, and some people are going to jump into action. Those who jump into action have a chance to do as much damage as they can to the OWLBEAR. If they can get 10 to 20 damage, I'll let you decide that. The OWLBEAR will release its grapple on its turn, and it will begin to move back into the wood. This sort of hit and run tactic can go as long as you feel is appropriate. When the party starts to ready their actions in case the OWLBEAR shows up again, that's when it knows its tactic is no longer going to work. And it's going to shift its strategy from the owl's silent attack to the bear's aggressive show of power. Now we're entering phase 2, and I say we give the OWLBEAR another ability. This time it's Shriek. It talks about how legendary its Shriek is in the monster manual. Let's make it a canon power. Let's say that the OWLBEAR has a Shriek that causes fear. This is something that you see pretty typically in Dungeons & Dragons, some sort of roar that can cause fear. This is a great way to limit the number of party members and maybe even leave somebody alone to face off with the OWLBEAR. An awesome moment that you can see in classic stories like Mouse Guard, that one-on-one fight against a huge, abominable creature. During phase 2, if the OWLBEAR is able to isolate 1 or 2 party members, it will begin its typical claw and beak attack combination. I would focus each of those attacks on 1 party member to try to devastate them. Let party members go down on this. It's a boss battle. OWLBEARs are supposed to be aggressive, and they're just going to hunt that one creature as much as they can. Once a party member goes down, this is where the battle is going to change again. That owl, when it hunts smaller prey, which pretty much any party member is going to be smaller than an OWLBEAR, it will swoop down, grab with its talons, and then fly away. This is what your OWLBEAR is going to do as soon as it downs one of your party members. It is going to pick them up and run into the woods. Now, with one of your teammates in the beak of this creature as it climbs its way up a tree to start to consume it, or swallow it whole, as I guess an owl would do, the players have to act fast and do as much damage as they can to either knock the creature out of the tree, take the tree to the ground, or kill the creature, since we're in phase 3 now. Let the players unleash whatever hell they can on the creature, describe the damage the creature takes, describe the wounds and the injuries that are done to the creature. This is what's going to make the battle epic, especially if they just saved a friendly. The more intimidating we can make this creature after every single hit that it's just tanking, the better the battle is going to feel and the more memorable it will be. All right, quick recap. We got 3 phases. Phase 1, the swoop in and attack. Retreat, swoop in, and attack. Once the party starts ready in actions, we go to phase 2. Get big, roar, and start to isolate 1 or 2 party members, attacking just those ones until somebody goes down. Finally, phase 3, we pick up somebody that went down, we try to run away, climb a tree. You can initiate a chase scene if you know how to use those from the Dungeon Master's Guide, or you can just jump scenes to where they catch the owlbear hiding up in the tree trying to swallow the player whole. Either way, be sure to describe every bit of damage done to the creature that it's taking, show feathers flying, fur everywhere, cuts into eyes and lost teeth. This is what will make your battle memorable and make your battle with an owlbear the best battle ever. For more videos like this, be sure to like and subscribe. If you like my 3 phases of combat system, bring that to your table for any boss battle that you find. I use that not every night, but probably every other night of combat. We try to get to some sort of a boss, even if it's a deadly boss. Bring that into your table, see how it applies, and see how creative you can get with these 3-phase systems. It's a fun way to do combat, and it can make things so interesting and make the memory of each boss something special that your players will talk about again and again. If you want to see more of my ideas, be sure to like and subscribe. If you want to leave a comment below with what monster I should do next, it greatly helps me decide what video I gotta do next time. So I do appreciate that. But until I see you again, I will play you later.